Hey, hello everyone. So very good evening to all. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about the register form. I think sorry, yesterday no internet connection at home. That's why we are unable to take the session. So let me know if you have any doubts in that contact form, first of all. So if you have any doubts, please post me in the chat window. I can look them. And almost one more thing I want to tell you guys, if you have any errors while learning, while practicing the code, first of all, try to solve those errors yourself. Then you can do some other. This is very, very important thing, guys. Okay, now, right. So if you are still unable to solve those errors, and please post me, I can here to help you. Right. So you have to habituate of solving the errors from now onwards. Otherwise, it will become difficult to you when we are working in real time. So, and one more thing, some of you sent, did you, anybody got call from HD Labs today? I think some people may got call. I think you sent your profiles, right? Is there anybody in the session who got call from HD Labs? Okay, one person. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So did they tell any interview process? I mean, first is face to face or system task like this. Did they told you anything? If they given any system task, please let me know so we can plan for you. I mean, the code, if I have ever, if the code is available with me, I can share you the code with you directly. So you can show the code to them, right? Okay. So anyhow, and maybe Monday is your interview, right? HD Labs, right? Okay. No need to worry about it. Try to prepare and try to attend for the interview on Monday, maybe. Right. Yes, yes, yes. I told me, he told me actually the next process will be on Monday, maybe. Yes, okay. Right. They will update you. Don't worry about it. Fine. So now the registration process. Okay. If you don't have any doubts, I'm going to continue with registration process. Guys, but don't be idle. Have any doubts, please post me. Okay. It's very important thing. Still you have any problem, let me know. I can help you there onwards, right? So now the registration form steps, the same steps, guys. What are the steps you have implemented for the contact form? The same steps now we are going to be implemented. Now if you can check this, the first step is going to be create the form. Yeah, generally we have to create the form. What are the fields you need for creating the registration form? Generally, in a contact form, we created with some fields, right? What are the fields we use in the contact form? Name, email, mobile, and a message. These are 4 fields. But in the create form, by using HTML, create form using HTML. So I want to create a form by using HTML. So the fields are going to be, I want to take username, I want to take email and password, and confirm password as well. I want to take confirm password, and one more is going to be mobile, and I want to take gender. Yeah. So here a radio button is also going to be covered with you guys, right? Exactly. So how many fields are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields are there. Exactly. Okay. Right. That's all. So now second one is going to be, we have to design the form. Let us go for it. Design the form using CSS. Using CSS, exactly. USING, using CSS. If you know, I already told you, this is optional for you. If you know, you can do it, guys. Otherwise, you can leave it, no problem at all. So, and no one will ask you so about this design and all. Okay, just I'm saying you an idea. So if you know, you can do it. Otherwise, you can leave it, guys. It's not a problem at all. Okay, right. The third step, what is the third step we are having here? The validation using JavaScript. Just I provided little bit, right, of the form validation in the previous session. Now we can explore some more about the validation in this session. Now the fourth step, guys, right? What is the fourth step? Collect the form data and filter the data. Collect the form data and filter it. FILTR, filter it. Okay, right. And the fifth one is going to be connected to database. Once you collected, we have to connect to database. Once database connection is completed, now we need to insert the data, insert the data into a table. This is exactly how to do it. So what is the seventh step? Anybody, please? Yesterday, I think in the contact form, we write 7 step as success message, right? No, here, once the data inserted in the table, we need to send an email to the registered user by saying that your account created successfully, please activate your account. So send an email to the registered user. So with activation link, I want to send an activation link also to the user. By clicking that activation link, user will activate his account. So I don't want to just create an account. I just want to do the following process, guys, here. So this is exactly what we want to do here. So registered user with activation link. Let us write the something activation link. Now, as an 8th step, I want to display the success message by using cookies. Okay, now these are the steps we are going to be implement. If possible, at least 3 steps we are going to be implement today, and remaining steps we will implement on next day, guys. Okay, I'm sharing you this in the chart window, and you can see I'm just sending you in the chart window all the 8 steps we are having. So let us implement the first form creation with the required form fields, guys. Okay, so HTML open, HTML close. Let me save the file. So with the name register.php is the file. You can go to your working directory 8 p.m. July. Let me save the file inside the following location. Yeah. So done, file got saved. After saving the file, we have head tag open, head tag close. This is exactly head open, head close. Inside, we can take something called title open, title close, TITLE, title open, title close. Let us write user registration. Yeah, exactly. The same title we can take into the body also. Right, let us go for body with the h1 tag. Yes, just a step by step. First, we are all doing with HTML only. We are not doing anything there. H1 tag open, H1 tag close. Just you can add the title. Save the file and open the browser and run it. Now you can see localhost : just execute the file localhost : 8 p.m. July / register.php is the file you created. Hit enter. We are getting the form like this. Just create the form. So by using form tag open, form tag close, form tag open, form tag close. Yeah, this is the form tag. Now can we see in the previous session we used a table, right? I think for aligning the form fields. Now in this session I don't want to use table. I want to do a little bit of design. I don't want to make you very huge design, just a small design. I just want to make it. And let me see what I want to take. I want to take a label and input field. I want to make them as a group, one group. Exactly. What is that group exactly? You can see now. Now you can come down exactly now. If you can see, I'm just going to take one div. This is the div tag open, div tag close. In this div, I'm taking a class for designing, guys. Don't worry. Just I want to group it, form group. Just I'm going to add GROUP. Just I'm adding a class called form group. This form group having a label, LABEL, label element. So we can do like this. So always we don't know how the people will go for the form creations. I'm just going like this. Username. This is going to have input type equal to text. Definitely it is going to be a text field. So type text and name equal to something, name equal to uname, and ID for JavaScript purpose, name is for server purpose. And I want to take a class for this for designing, guys. So let me take this as a form control. Okay, this is a form control. I mean the name of the field. Just you can refresh the page, they will become like this. Okay, now like this, let me copy the group. I'm copying the second one. This is going to be email. Just we will make a way like this. This is going to be email. ID is also email. Class is same, nothing different. Now again you can come down. So this is going to be password. Type equal to password. Just I want to take type equal to password, and name equal to pwd, ID equal to pwd, class password only, because we want to design it. That's why I'm taking the class attribute here. This is going to be confirm password. So type password, and this is the name equal to CPWD, and ID is also CPWD. Fine. So now just check this. This is what exactly we're getting. They are not aligned properly. We have to design them. So, okay, great. Now you can come down. I'm going to take this username and mobile. Yeah. So mobile, mobile number, type text, name mobile, and ID also mobile. Finally, I want to take a gender. You can take any other fields, guys. I'm taking a little bit, actually. I'm not taking more fields here. You can take more fields also. This is going to be gender. All right. So let me do one thing. I'm taking a label, LABEL label, and LABEL label. For this label, inside the label, I will write input type. Input type. Actually, you have to write it as a male, guys. Actually, this is going to be male and this is going to be female. We will write like this. Actually, can you see now? Just beside the gender, you are able to display male and female. That should be a radio button, right? So what we need to do before the label, I want to write input type equal to radio. Now you can see, just if you can write input type RADIO radio, you can see radio button before male. And the same, we have to take radio button in front of the female as well. So you have to take radio button, just give some space here. So now you can check this. This is exactly male radio button. Just we can make something like this. Yeah. Now you can check this. This is exactly the gender. Okay. Finally, we need to have a submit button. Let me go and add a submit button. So finally, submit button I want to take here. You can see input type. For the submit button, we don't need any label actually. Okay. Input type is submit. Just I'm taking this as a SUBMIT submit. And name is required. Let me make the name as reg and value equal to register. I'm taking something called register. Class is equal to, you want to design the button. Let me take a class simply BTN or something like this. Okay, right. Now can we see my form is ready? My form is ready with the limited number of fields. Now, what is the next thing we need to do here? Just check this carefully. The second part is designing. Little bit I want to do designing as well. This form is it's not at all looks good. If you can take a table, at least it is better. We seen earlier, we created a form with a table format, right? That is somewhat better. Now this is not at all looks good. So in this point of time, what I need to do, little bit CSS I'm going to write here. Let me go for the internal styling. This is going to be style tag open, style tag close. And here in the style tag, we can take some style. So this is the form. There are some classes in the form. Okay, don't worry. Form group and form control. Okay, let me write the form control. Form control is the field we are having. Let me set the width 100%. Width is going to be 100%. Can we see the form field? Yeah, all form fields are 100% width. Let me set some height also. HEIGHT height 30 pixels height. Let me take it. Now you can see height is okay. 32 pixels, 34 pixels, whatever you want. Okay, this is fine for me. After that, I want to take some border 1 pixel solid hash 333 color, not complete dark color. This is the border. You're able to see something. Okay. Let me take one more thing called outline none. What is outline none? This is CSS, guys. Don't worry. It's not your responsibility. Can you see earlier you hovered mouse on the text box? You can see now you're not getting any thick color, dark and all. You can see remove the outline property and you can see what exactly you are going to see there. I removed outline. Can you click on the input field? If you can click on the input field, can you see a thick color border is coming for it? Yes or not, right? A thick color border for the input form field. If you want to remove the thick color border, then we can go for the same, guys. This is exactly, I'm adding outline. Now you can see, if I click on the password field, is there any thick border? No, there is no thick border. Okay, perfect. Let me write some border radius also. Border radius, I mean the curved borders. I want to make it as a 5 pixels. Can you see the checkbox? The text boxes have some curving at the end of it. Curving borders, exactly. Perfect, great. And this is all done. So now form group. Let me write form group. Form group is a class. For this form group, I want to add some padding. Top bottom 10 pixels, left right 0 pixels. Let me check this. What is going to happen? There's some, you can see some properly aligned gap. I don't want to make it a very big. If you want, you can set some height and width for the form as well. So you want to do one thing, right? This form looks occupying full page, right? I don't want to make this form to occupy full page. Then if you can do this, and you can take the form and entire thing, I want to take you into another div. Let me wrap this into a div to make it a proper thing. So this is a div, right? This is the main. Let me take a class equal to main, main. So you need to do some alignments properly. Alignments are very, very important, guys. Always remember carefully. I made it some indentation. For this main class, you can write some width. Let us see. Earlier it is occupying completely, right? Dot main width I'm providing you. WDITH width. Let me provide you 70% width. Now you can see 70% means this is the width of the div. You want to make this center. If you want to make this center, there is a property called margin 0 pixels auto. Now you can see this is all going to be properly aligned to the center. Now you can refresh the page. This is my form. Now it is a center aligned. Okay, this is somewhat better than earlier. Just we didn't write more properties, guys. Just here I written 5 properties, 1 property, and almost all 8 properties we written. This is enough. Don't worry about it, right? You want to design the button as well? Yeah, you can design the button as well, but I don't want to. Okay, you want to design the button also? Yeah, you can go for design button. Now you can see little bit. You can take the CSS. If you don't know CSS, don't worry. It's not our responsibility. Right button. Let me write some padding for the button. 10 pixels, 25 pixels, left, right. So 10 pixels top, bottom, 25 pixels left, right. That is the gap of the button. Now you can see left side gap is more for the button. Can you see? This is the button. Left side is more, top bottom is less. So first is going to be the first button, right? First is first 10 pixels is going to be top bottom. Okay, now. So next 25 pixels is going to be left, right. So the people who know CSS, they will understand, right? Okay, right. 1 minute, guys. Okay, sorry. Right. So design is done. So this is button. You want to set any background color? Let me do one thing. Border none. Background color. BACK. Background. What is the background color? TOMATO. Tomato color. I want to set background color. Yeah. This is my button. Border radius. BORDER border. Radius. What is the border radius? Just I want to provide you 5 pixels for this also. Then button will be look some curved at the thing. So all done. I think my form is ready. So with the design, second step is also successfully completed. Now the third step, on submit the form, we need to do the validation, right? Yeah. So now come down. This is the third step. Whenever you are submitting the form, we have to validate it, right? So definitely. So how we are going to do the validation? We are going to be fire an event on submitter. So I need to validate the form, register validate, or you can take any function here, no problem. Register validate is the function. So in this function, we need to verify all the data is entered or not. Let us go to the bottom of the body. So in the body, before closing body tag, I'm adding script tag. You can add in head section also. That is of your choice. Okay. If you interested, you can add in head section. You can interested in this also, you can add it, no problem. This is going to be a register validate. In this, we need to get the username, email, mobile. Let us go and get it. First of all, let me check this whether it is submitting or not. I'm writing simply hi message or any other. Now on submit the page, are we getting the alert? Yes, we are getting the alert. Alert means the form is working. The form you created is able to interact with the server if you got the submitted. Okay, done. So now I want to validate a uname where, let us take a variable var var name equal to, I want to get the value in JavaScript, right? Document dot get element by ID. What is the ID of the text box? So uname, right? Uname. Yeah, this is uname. So yesterday I mean, previous session, we displayed alerts. Okay, this time I won't want to display alert. I want to display some other way. Now, can we see if we can understand one field validation, remaining fields also will be the same, guys. No need to worry. Now you can see just what I am going to do here, var name. If name dot value dot trim, what trim method will do, it will remove the empty spaces if you have anything equal to empty. I mean, if you didn't enter anything in the text box, I want to hide an error message to the thing. What is that error message we can hide? So generally we are writing alert message, right? I don't want to write alert message, right? I want to make the border of the text box should be red color. So what I want to do, I can design. Now can we see name dot style dot, there is a property called border, BOR. This is the JavaScript, guys. Actually, by using JavaScript we can design. Name is the reference, style is the attribute, border is the property. If you don't know JavaScript also, I can do anything, right? We are saying JavaScript is very, very important, very, very important. What do you say? You want me to go with alert, or simply can I go like this also? Border equal to, or else border, okay, you can write something name dot style dot CSS text equal to the CSS property we have to write. BOR border 1 pixel solid red. Can we see? After that, you have to make it written false. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. We have to stop the script execution. Written false. Right. Refresh the page now. I'm submitting. Can you see the red color border was added to the text box? Can you see all the text boxes are in black color and the particular text box is in red color border? Why? So you want to make somewhat a thick border, 2 pixels border you want? Yeah, you can add 2 pixels border as well. Now you can see I'm submitting. Now you can see 2 pixels border is added to the text box. So, and after that, you want to write name dot focus. Then can you see what is the meaning of name dot focus? You know, once you got error, the cursor will blink automatically to the text box. Can you see? Where is my cursor is blinking right now? My cursor is blinking on the error text box automatically. Yeah, this is, if I write JavaScript, yeah, we can write continuously to make it more interactive in the errors also. But this is no need exactly, guys. You just go with it. That's enough actually. Okay, now, right. So this is fine. Okay, one more thing, guys. Here you are having red color. Okay, or else you can remove this, no problem. Okay, I'm having red color field. Okay, now I'm submitting it. Red color is coming. When I am hovering the mouse on the text box to enter the value, I want to hide the red color. So you are ready to enter the value. Best example, guys, you can go to facebook.com. Let me log out from my application. I will show you a small situation. Let us go and log out. Where is this? Yeah. So can we see what exactly I'm going to do here? We have create account, right? Can you see? I'm submitting this. There you can see where my cursor is blinking in the first name. The red color is not there. Can you see? I'm focusing mouse on the surname. Can you see the red color border gone? From there, the red color border gone. If you are leaving, red color is coming again. After entering some value, you're entering some value and you can come here. Red color is not coming for the hello thing. Why? You entered the value. The same I want to implement here also, right? So when you are focusing the mouse into the username text box, I want to hide that red color message. When you are coming out of entering the value, I want to hide it. Okay, you are coming out of the text box without entering value, but I want to show the message again. So here we are going to add 2 more events. The events are called on focus and on blur. On focus, on blur. On focus in the sense when you are entering into the text box, right? Let us add the event here. On focus is an event. On focus is a JavaScript event. When we are focusing the mouse on the text box, I want to hide that message. This event will be fired automatically. When you entered into the text box, this event will be called. After entering, it will verify is there any error message or not. Let us write a function hide error of this. What is the meaning of this, anybody? In JavaScript, this means current element. I will show you 1 minute. What is meant by this? You can go to the bottom of the page, define the function. Now you can see, save the file. You can go and refresh the page and check press F12. I'm just pressing F12 also. You can see in the console, when I'm keeping mouse here, can you see it is giving you an error? A reference error, hide error is not defined. When this is calling, when I'm focusing the mouse, the function is calling. The function is calling when I'm focusing, hide error is calling. So this function will be triggered. Now you can come down, don't write inside the validate function, come outside function, hide error. It is having the current element. This means the current element, ELEMENT, current element. Here, what I want to do exactly, can you see? Element dot value. If you want, you can write console.log, CONSOLE, console.log. You want to know what is meant by element? The current element, guys. This means the current element. Can you see? If I keep mouse inside of it, can you see? What are you getting here? The current element only. This is the current element. On which element you focused, that is called this. This means current element in JavaScript. So we passed this as a parameter. So what I want to do here, the same story, element dot value dot to trim exactly if it is equal to empty. What we need to do, guys, if it is equal to empty, so what I need to do, just you have to hide the message, guys, that's all. Or it is a not empty also, no problem, right? So what we need to do, right, I'm just going to hide the message. Element dot style, there is a property you written, element dot style dot css text equal to same border 1 pixel. You have to change the value. Let us go there. Here you are going to take the same, right, semicolon, border 1 pixel, normal color. What is the normal color we are having? 333 hash 333 color we provided, right? Hash 333. Now you can check this. Now you can submit the form. I submitted. Now I'm focusing the mouse. Did you see error gone? When we are coming out without entering the value, I have to display the message again, right? Then what I want to do here, and you can go there, and here on focus, I want to write one more event called on blur. On blur is a JavaScript event. So on focus will be fired automatically at the time of focusing the mouse in the input field. On blur means when you are out, when you are coming out from the input field, the blur event is going to be called for you. So what I want to do, I want to write show error, check error. Okay, let us write this. Check error is a function. To this I pass this. So in this function, what I want to do, if the text box is empty, I want to continue with the error. If the text box is not empty, I want to hide the error. So let us go to the same, go to the bottom of the file. These two functions we are going to continue. Now you can write the function. This is the function name. This is also have a parameter with the current element. Now you can check this exactly. If element, now we can check the same, element dot value dot trim equal to empty. If it is an empty, then what we need to do? If it is an empty, we have to continue with the error, right? We have to continue with the error. So if it is not empty, we don't want to show the error. Simply, you can write not equal to. If it is not equal to empty, I mean, you entered some value. If there is some value, and what we want to do, we have to hide the error message. We can continue with the same, right? So now let me check this. What is going to be happen? I'm submitting. You got error. I'm coming out. Now you can see, oh, you have to make the error also, I believe, right? So else block. In the else block, we can make this is going to be red color. If you have error, we have to make it red color, guys. Let me do one thing. Copy the same. So we have to check the both here in this point of time. This is going to be 2 pixel red. Let me have the color with red. Okay, just red. Okay, refresh the page. You can check this. Now I submitted error color. Now error gone. I'm without entering value, I'm jumping. Now you can see error is coming again. Enter the text box, leave the text box. Enter the text box, leave the text box is called blur. Enter the text box is called focus. Exactly. Now you are entering some value, welcome. I'm coming out. Now you can see you're not getting any kind of error binding to that element. Why? Because you entered the value, valid value. So here it is checking the same. If you have a valid value entered, remove that error message. If there is no valid value, hide it. Now you can see I'm removing the value again. Now you can see error is coming. So repeat the same for everybody. Same story, guys. These functions will never change. For every input field, same functions. Now you can see what are the functions you added: hide error, on focus, on blur, right? Copy paste these two events. All of it, try to see. I'm just copying on focus, on blur. Let me add for every input field email, and for the password also So same story for all the input form fields, right? Exactly the same event. We don't want to do anything for the password also. This means current element, na, that will taken care. You passed this, right? So for the gender, there is a different validation. Don't worry about the gender. Let me leave gender right now for this. Okay. I want to talk about gender later. Okay. Up to here, this is fine. Now on submit the form, now you can check this. You can come out of the text box. Every box will be maybe have an error, maybe save the file, refresh the page. I'm going to enter. I'm going to coming down. I'm going to coming down. Can you see everywhere the boxes are changing to thing? Why? Because we are not entering any value, right? That's why. So it is going to become like this. Just I press a tab button here to make the things like this. Okay. Now you entered. We validated the name, right? Yeah. Just we validate the name. So this is name is completed. You want to validate the length also. Username should contain 4 characters, something like this also you want to do. Yeah, we can do like this also, but don't worry. So I don't want to make you complex validation here unnecessary, right? So I hope this you understand up to here very clearly. So in some other form, I will implement one more type of validation. So we will see all together how we can do, at least in a CRUD operation, I will tell you. Right, the next one is going to be email validation, guys. Here, let me copy the same. I just want to copy the same thing. Now you can see how the email validation, how we are going to do. Let me change the variable name as email, and this is also going to be email. So email dot value dot trim equal to empty. Email dot same story we are having. Email dot same. Email dot write something. In the else block, if email is valid, so email empty, okay. The entered email ID is valid or not, we need to check that too also, right? Let me do one thing. I have already a function here. I written in the previous session. I just want to copy this function. I have a function is valid email ID. This is the function I have. So I just written the function with a regular expression. This function will validate that email ID. So don't worry, whatever I am writing here, this is a JavaScript related function. So regular expression, can you see the regular expression what we are having here? So this is the pattern. This pattern will verify the entered email is valid or not. You don't bother about it. Just pass the email to this. This will verify the email entered by you is valid or not. Okay, if it is valid, it will do something. If it is not valid, we have to do something. So I won't write one condition. If this is not valid, what is the function? Is valid email. So here we can write email dot value. The email dot value you entered thing. Email dot value is you entered exactly. If this is invalid, so we can write the same error message again here, but I won't write alert also this time. Alert, enter valid email ID. Just I won't write a small message with an alert, enter valid email. Okay, right, great. Now you can check this. I'm going to enter the name. Okay, I'm not going to enter email. Now you can submit this. Okay, we didn't enter anything. Okay, I'm entering something. This is valid one. Now I'm removing this. Is that is valid? No, you can check this again. Enter valid email ID. You have to go there. You have to enter the valid email ID. Now you can submit. We validate just 2 fields now. Form getting submitted. In the same manner, third one is going to be password and confirm password validation. Let me check this, how we are going to validate the password. But don't worry about this is valid email ID. What is the pattern we written? I didn't write, I copied from Google actually. Okay, this is a kind of scenario. This concept is called regular expression. Whenever you are learning JavaScript, ask that faculty, they will teach you the regular expressions. If you can understand the regular expression, but seriously, how good you are in regular expression, if you can ask me, I am very much poor in regular expression because no one can write regular expression in a single shot. You definitely every developer will take a lot of time to build a regular expression. It's not an easy job actually. That's why I will always go for Google. I will find the regular expressions code for this actually. If you want to do it, there is, you can see almost all keyboard symbols are there in this regular expression. Do you see? Yeah, almost all. For every symbol, for every character, there is a meaning in the regular expression. Seriously, guys, there is a meaning in the regular expression. Exactly, right. Okay, anyhow, leave it. No need to worry about it, right? Let me go for the password validation. So no need to worry about it. Just you can see the basics of regular expressions in a YouTube video or somewhere around, right? So now I'm taking this as a PWD. Now you can check this PWD, and this is going to be PWD. Let us write a small condition. If PWD dot value pwd dot value dot trim, trim equal to empty, then we can write the message by saying that, right, the same red color message if it is an empty. So pwd dot style dot css text is equal to something, done. So cpwd also, let me get the cpwd also here, the same variable cpwd and cpwd, the same condition I want write for the confirm password as well. cpwd dot value and cpwd dot value, but it should have written false, no, written false, it is mandatory. Without doing written false we can't do anything, false. And people may have a question, sir, in the password there should be one uppercase, one lowercase, some number, some digits. I want to make a strong password. For this also we can write regular expression. Okay, now for this also we can use the regular expression. The regular expression will verify whether the string you entered contains special character, number, or length, and everything will be verified that. Okay, now, right. So, but I want to verify password and confirm password both are matched or not. Let me do one thing. If pwd dot value is not equal to cpwd dot value, if both are not valid, then error message, not valid, we don't want to continue here. Let me write a message and this pwd, right, let us write an alert message also, passwords does not match it, alert. I'm just writing something called passwords does not match it. This is a message we can write here exactly, passwords does not match it. After that, okay, you have to go for mobile validation. You first of all writing the lines and verify it, you can press F12. If you have any error in the console, please verify that error also, right? Yeah, this is very important. How can we check the errors in JavaScript? Even if it is a small mistake, spell mistake, whole JavaScript will be terminated. You can't get anything there. So be careful how we can execute the JavaScript. Okay, great. Now the same thing guys here for the mobile. Finally, I want to take mobile mobile. This is also going to be mobile. Yeah, something like this, right? For mobile also, I am going to use a regular expression. Can you see? Just I written already regular expressions for the mobile pattern. This is the mobile pattern. Can you see? Mobile regular expressions. I mean, what is the meaning of it? You know, one thing, every regular expression start with slash cap, end with $slash. Okay, now the mobile number should start with either 7 or 8 or 9. After that, it may be any digit, and the length of the any digit is going to be 9 exactly. So it is going to be already 1, right? And this is going to be 9. 9 plus 1, 10. So it is going to be allow only digits. Like this also we can do it, guys. You can copy the same. Just I'm going to paste here, right? So this is our mobile validation, guys. Exactly. You can check this what we are going to do exactly, right? Mobile.css text border. Exactly. I take the same here. I will do, right? Okay, great. So this is all about the thing. The mobile should be 10 digits and a valid mobile number and everything we are writing there, guys. Exactly. Okay, now just you can go there and you can check this. Okay, done. Right. So this is mobile.value.trim also we can apply. No problem. By applying trim, that is going to be done. Exactly. Done. Okay, guys. So this is all the validation. But radio button validation is a little bit different. All fields will be get validated. Let me enter some information. Password 123 123 456. Let me submit this. Okay, it is error. Passwords does not match it. So what is the password we are having? Right. Let me go 123456. Okay, 123 123 123 and 123. Now you can submit this. Now this time mobile. I have to enter, okay, 0 I started. Now you can see it is an error. Enter invalid mobile number something. Why? Because it should not start with 0. It should start with either 7, 8, 9. Now it is 9 is there now. Now you can submit the form getting submitted. So now the radio button validation, guys. Generally, radio button validation is a little bit different than other fields, guys. Here, for this radio button, if you can go to the form, radio button should have name attribute. Okay, now name is same, gender, gender. You have to take the same name for the radio button. Remember carefully. This is very important. Why? Because, okay, I'm taking this as a gender 1, gender 2. Okay, right. Now you can refresh the page. You can just go and press F12 and you can see I selected male. You are able to select female also. Can we select like this? No, because of the reason different name. In radio button, we have to select only one option. Now you can see if you can provide the same name, I selected male, automatically deselected when I'm clicking on female. This is the reason, right? So, and one more is going to be ID equal to gender, gender. Actually, ID is not required, guys, here. Sorry, ID, right? It's a tough to you to understand with ID. Let me go with the name. In JavaScript, we have one more way and one more thing, guys. There is an attribute called checked. Can you see? Checked is an attribute. If you can add checked, can you see? Male is selected by default once the page loaded. If you can add a checked attribute to this input form field, save this and refresh it. Now female is checked. So, but I want to remove this now. If anyone is checked, this will return true. Otherwise, nothing. Now, can we see the JavaScript function? I won't write at the bottom of the page. Now you can see. I mean, in the validation last part, console.log. I'm just printing it. Try to observe this carefully. So what I want to do, let me remove this first of all. Document dot get elements by name. There is an attribute called elements by ID, elements by name. This time we are having same name. Na? What is the name of it? Gender, gender, gender. Can we see? Now I'm writing console.log. Just I'm logging this. Just you can try to see return false. I don't want to continue. RETURN written false. Okay, just you can refresh it. Now can we enter some data? And you can enter some data. I will show you in the console. 123 and 123, some mobile number. Okay, now can you see by pressing F12? Can you see if you can hit the submit button, what are you going to get there? I'm getting node list input of input. Two inputs I'm getting. This is an input 0 is always denoted with, can you see? Input 0 is always denoted. Can you see on the gender radio field? It is a selected. If you can keep mouse on the second one, now second is selected. I mean, this is going to be the female, and you can see this is going to be the male radio button. Click on it, it is selecting automatically male. I mean, we have two radio buttons. It is giving you as an array. So the same name, two elements are there. 0 is male, 1 is female. So what I want to do here, now we can check this. Just we can do one small thing. Which one is checked? Now you can check this. 0 is male, and one more is 1 is female. Dot checked is an attribute. So we can understand by using this attribute which one is checked. If anyone is checked, this is going to return true. Now you can see. Now I'm going to log the same story. Enter some data, password 123, password 123, some mobile number. Yeah, submit this. Can you see both are getting false because you didn't select anything? Now I'm selecting one text box. You can submit this. Now this time you can see female is true and male is going to be false because we cannot select both at a time, right? Now you can see I selected male and you can submit this. This is true. If anyone is true, we have to proceed. Now you can see what is the condition we need to write, here, if condition I'm writing. If checked equal to true, ORR, and this is also checked, guys. What is this we are having? If anyone is checked, that's enough for us. That's enough for us. If both are not checked, we don't want to. All right. So equal to checked equal to true. If anyone is checked, so okay, no problem for me. If anyone is checked, you selected, right? Here, I won't write if no one is checked. Not checked anyone, then I want to alert the message, please select gender. Right, let us write the message. Alert, please select gender, gender, return false. Simply we can make it as a return false. That's enough, right? You can go and check this time. Earlier radio button is not validated. Maybe this time radio button will get validated. Can you go and refresh the page? Now enter mobile number, right? I'm not selecting. Can you see? Please select the gender. I'm selecting one gender and you can submit this form getting submitted. So I introduced another stage of validation today. Maybe in upcoming sessions, we may do some other kind of validation, guys, because in sometimes maximum of the people will implement the form validation choosing JavaScript. Some people will use jQuery plugins. If you know jQuery, we can use that too also. Some people will use server-side validation also, but we don't worry about the server-side validation. Just try to know about this form validation. Okay, now, right. So this is the today's session, guys. Tomorrow we can implement the remaining steps. 3 steps we done today, and remaining steps we will implement tomorrow. And let me upload the file to server. Please practice the code without fail. Okay, right.